Alright, what's up, guys? We're gonna do a very quick and easy drift cars. Because too much time can get spent just trying to figure out the base of it. So let's just get in here and throw something together. And what I usually go with is not that one. Is always build on balance. So mirror mode would probably be my best friend, but I deny it at all costs. That is our starting point. To the same seats. I go with these wheels because they're light and they burn out a lot, so that's cool. Go with a wide stance. Where do we go? I go 1, 2, 3, so that's there. And 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where I usually sit my tires at for builds like this. Now we need some engines. You don't have to use the engines in the order I do. I just try to do it because it's kind of a more of a balanced point. I got that big burly motor up there up front because it really picks up speed once you pick up speed. And these ones here shoot you there. Because if you notice the power, 1700, 3033, it's a fun engine because of the amount of weight it causes up there. And I just like the way it looks. Because you could just smack two of these together, have twice as much power, and be really happy. But this is just a design I kind of go for because I think it's fun. Like that one, and then I come over here. I'm just gonna grab some parts to fill in the spots for now. Actually, let's do the right thing. Use some light parts at least. These are super light. And then we can really do some fun stuff later. How are we looking? We look like a rolling chassis. And then I have my steering messed up. And while we're talking about steering, you need some good angle when you're doing the drift thingies. So I usually go with a 60-degree angle. And I go ahead and crank up the power while I'm there. That's looking good already, isn't it? So that shows that. Come back down here, and we're going to grab... this. You don't have to do this. This is just me showing you. Is that for this build... you got to get your feathering right. Oop, forgot to do it. Go that. That's my right trigger so you can see what's going on. So you see, I'm not just bearing down on that trigger and gunning it. I'm just kind of letting it out there, getting it to slide. And all this is going to change a lot once you start slapping a body on top of it. And so far, we're feeling pretty good. I don't usually use a suspension either. I just want to throw that out there. Because I think that even these tires get enough wobble out of them in the frame that really doesn't matter all that much. So now what you can do is you can just take this frame, this chassis, and just save it. Create a save. Fabulous. And now you can just attach whatever body you want to it whenever you want. you already have this built. You can change out the front engine and throw in 2 of those up there. Because just by looking at it, I'm pretty sure we're pretty balanced. Yes. That is a pretty balanced build. So most likely whatever you throw on top of it is going to set pretty well, as long as you don't change much of the lower, heavier parts. So let's just do a quick build on top of it. That can go there, that can live there, and now we're just kind of looking around at how we got our build. Grab some wheel wells. Bitty ones. That one there seems to be the guy. Got that looking like a something. Let's keep staring at that. How far back can we take that? We can take that right about Schnarf. And we're not going to get too detailed on a build. We're just kind of showing you how quick it is for you to make a pretty cool build in this without spending too much time, hopefully, and allowing you to actually just have fun with the game. Some people can stress about how long it takes to build some things, but you know, if you just get in there and have fun with the build, it's not so bad, right? I don't want that to go that far. Okay. We're looking at it right there. That's not enough. Stop it. We gotta make things connect, right? Come across. That one's out of line. Get back in line, pal. What are you doing here? Messing up everywhere as much as possible, it seems. And you can kind of see a little body, car body is forming around this hunk of mess I've got going on. Grab that. Tie it in right there. Feeling pretty good about what we're doing. Got something going on. What'd that do right there? That kicked me out. Didn't that? Yeah, it did. That's fine. Do this same thing on the back of the car. We still have to make this all tie in, don't we? What was I thinking? So let's just grab onto that. Everything's still blinking, which means... Where is... Then you can add some arrow to it too if you want. Have a wing sitting off the back end of it. Oh, that's a threefer. That's the magic moment. Grab onto this deal. This is just how I do it. You don't have to. You can build the body just straight off the railings on the bottom if you want. I'm just being difficult. While I'm here... Oh. That's a bit too low. That's 50 set. So now we could actually, you know, dress this up and make it look more like a car. Already feel how the bodywork has actually changed the way it drives. And I like how the little hood scoops poking out right there. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, you could paint this up and make a car out of it the way it sits. This here's kind of a hot rod convertible, I guess. But that's just one of the examples. If anything, you can kind of take the same format and just do a quick build. All kinds of cars. Whoop. Share the same body, or the same engine and frame makeup. Tried switching cars. And just come up with something cool. And have fun. Swaying some corners without going too crazy about the amount of work that you're doing. That's it for me, guys. Hope you build some really cool drift cars out there and have some fun with the game. We'll see you next time.